Hey, I'm filming. Hey, I'm. Hey, everybody. Welcome. It's Wednesday, hump day. If you're like me, though, you're probably 7 days a week, but I hope your business is flourishing to the point that you are able to take some time off, take a couple days off, spend some time with the family and the kids. And so today I'm going to bring you another piece of the puzzle, I hope, that will allow you to do that. And the title is 3D Social Media Marketing for Sublimation. And I'm sure that's kind of weird because it's like, what do you mean by 3D? And hopefully by the time I'm done, you're going to get it. But to get started, so in order to effectively leverage a social media campaign, you need to have a strategy. You need to have a goal. What is the goal? And the goal is always drive sales. I need more sales. So using social media, you may take an approach of, the easy approach is if I get more followers, I'll get more likes, which means I'll get more sales. And it doesn't exactly work out that way, especially from a longevity standpoint. And so my method is to tackle it in a different way. So you've heard me in my other presentations before talk about branding, and so that's the approach I want to take with it. If I get more followers, I get more likes, I'm gonna build my brand. I'm gonna put my brand in front of more viewers. It's the most important component, and you got to tackle this before anything else. So this is the first step in your social media strategy, is to build your brand. Make sure that you're doing everything you can to build that brand. You're putting your logo on everything. You're putting it on your sign out front. You're putting it on your hang tags in your store. You've got a logo on the side of your vehicle. Stickers, t-shirts, everywhere you can, and you're building that brand. And look at me. I'm a walking billboard every day. This is what I do, is I wear my brand every day. It's on the side of my van. I'm a driving billboard. So I have stacks of stickers and business cards with my brand on it that I'm giving out everywhere I go. Funny story along that line is last year I took my then 2-year-old, I have a 3-year-old. Back then he was 2. I called my brother-in-law and said, hey, why don't you grab your son? His son is a year older than mine, the cousins. And I said, why don't you grab your boy, and we're going to go to the fire station, and we're going to take the boys to go see the fire trucks, because there's a fire station right around the corner from our house. So we made a plan. I actually stopped by the fire station, gave the guys a heads up. They were like, man, that's what we live for, yada, yada, yada. Cool. So the next morning we go to the fire station, and the kids are eating it up. The firemen are eating it up. It's all cool. And coincidentally, I look out of the corner of my eye and a news truck rolls up, and I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And the crew gets out, they got the camera, and it turns out they were doing a piece on the fire station. It was for a memorial holiday kind of thing. And so I made myself very available, just by kind of looking at the reporters and looking at everybody. I'm like, look, we got this cute kid, and I was wearing my brand, and I'm going to go to a picture, and this is what happened. So there I am with the cute kid, and I've got my shirt on, and I got calls and texts for 2 weeks. People saying, oh, I saw you on the news. That was so cool. And you're wearing your shirt. Coincidentally, the hat I'm wearing is another friend of mine's record store in town. He called me up and said, hey man, the hat's looking a little rough. Why don't you come by and pick up another one? So I got a free hat out of the deal. I got tons of advertising, but I took advantage of the situation. Hey, I'm always thinking about my brand. I'm always building my brand. I'm giving out t-shirts, etc. So in the social media space, the way that you're going to accomplish brand building. So I spent some time, quite a bit of time over the past few days looking through our client gallery, which is great. It's a great resource, looking at pictures, artwork. But I noticed something, and it's what kind of sparked this whole talk. I'm going to go to the second slide now, and we're going to do a little vote. I want you guys to look at these three pictures, all right? And I want you to tell me which one you think is the best for brand building, from a brand building perspective. Some great pillowcases, that's number 2. Number 1, yard flag, looks great. The artwork looks great. The presentation looks great. This one, the cool tumbler. You can notice something that's a little bit different about this one than the other two. So that's number 3. You can vote number 1, 2, 3, or number 4. There's number 4. Cool ornament, Pensacola Beach. So let's back them back up one more time. You can take a look one more time, and you know, either comment or just get it in your head. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. So I'm going to tell you which one is best for brand building is number 4, and I'm going to tell you why. The little thing in the bottom left-hand corner that reads Beach Angel Design Works, she has branded her content with a watermark. That is her business. That's her brand. I'll bet you she's got t-shirts with that same brand on it. Probably got stickers, probably got a sign. It's on her business cards. That's brand building on social media. If you back up to number 3, the thing that's different about this piece is your branding pic collage, which is cool. That's an app that's used to build these kinds of photographs where you have the multiple shots inside of one, but it's not doing your brand any good. It's doing their brand good. Back up to number 2. It's a great shot. It looks great. There is no branding on it. This is an image that was presented as a representation of a business. It looks great. It's wonderful. There's no branding on it. Back to number 1, same thing. This was presented and it was probably posted on their social media, but there's no branding. Get that logo on the picture. What we like to use is an app on the phone called Typorama. I'm going to put a link down in the comments to Typorama. It's a very simple app. I think it costs $10. And what you want to do is you want your logo with a PNG transparency. So that means that your logo is there and it's transparent around the box in where you create the image. That way, when you lay it on the photograph, your logo is showing. The background, it looks professional. You can kick it off to the side, put it in the middle, put it over the top, whatever. But every single image you post on social media, anywhere, needs to have your brand on it. That's building your brand. And once it begins to be absorbed by consumers, it's important to guard that brand. You know, you want to make sure every picture I'm posting is right. It has the right look, it has the right feel, it's the right content, and it has the right logo, the right brand on the image. So, you know, the end goal of it is that you want your customers to know what to expect when they see your brand. Oh, you're the sports guy. You're doing sports uniforms. Your logo's on everything. When they see that logo, they instantly think, oh, that's the guy for the jerseys. He does jerseys. This person does, you may do tumblers, you know, and then when they see your logo, they know, oh, that's the one that can put my pictures on a tumbler. Great gifts, that kind of thing. It becomes an expectation. So your customers begin to expect something from your brand in a positive light. He's the guy that does this. He's the guy, she's the gal that does this. It's kind of like, you know, branding is as old as time. But, you know, examples, I see Ruth's Chris. I know what's on the other side of Ruth's Chris, a big, beautiful steak, you know. I see Golden Arches. My kids see Happy Meals. Craftsman, tools. Same thing. when people see our brand in my personal business, they know, oh, they got the funky cool stuff, and they know what to expect from us. And so, being a product-based business, it's once you reach that point, your product is what you're putting out there with your brand. So like I said, if you're doing sports jerseys, your branding is associated with it and people begin to expect it. And so you're posting pictures of jerseys, all over print jerseys, custom jerseys. I put the kid's picture on the jersey, whatever. And you're posting that and posting it and posting this different one. And oh, look at this, what we did. And so we're going to call that, in this whole 3D social media marketing concept, that is where you get into, say you're in the second dimension. So the first dimension is the product. The second dimension is the picture that you're putting on the product. So now you're in a two-dimensional frame that you're posting pictures with the products on them. And so if you do it right, you're going to get likes and you're going to get followers and you're going to get, people are going to call and they're going to ask you things like, hey, how much is that? That's really cool. How much is that? And again, that's two-dimensional. So you're in the second dimension of social media marketing. Your product, the two P's, the three P's, there's three P's in this thing. The two P's, the product and the picture on the product, two-dimensional. So each quarter you're posting over again. And then you find maybe 6 months to a year later, things kind of reach a plateau and they just kind of flatten out. For us, it happened back in December. We didn't post a lot. We took a little break from it. We were so busy in store. Both shops were booming and we just kind of stepped back and I started to notice it. I noticed that, that the messages I've been getting are how much is it? How much is it? How much is it? We got the same amount of likes for the same kind of thing. And it's almost like we became real comfortable in it because we knew what to expect. When we posted a picture, we knew we were going to get 75 likes or whatever. And so it was kind of flat. And it got me, what we actually did was we hired a photographer to work for us in the Mobile store. And she started doing something that was magical. And that was, she started taking pictures of people in the store with our products. Third dimension. You got product, the picture on the product. Now you've got a person holding the product. So that was the key element that was missing the whole time, was that we've been posting the products, we've been getting the likes, and we've been doing the branding and doing the work, and everybody knows what to expect. But now we've introduced a person that's smiling, and they're goofing off in the store, and they're holding the whatever it is, and it began to build this deeper connection within our business. And so the questions began to shift from how much is it to, can I pick that up tomorrow? And you're going to see the same thing. Instead of people saying, they see that mug that you posted with a picture on it, you post a picture of somebody smiling and holding the mug, a customer that picked one up and they're on their way out. The question now becomes, can you make me 10 by Friday? By the way, how much is it? Because you've removed the price barrier out of it. There is no, I don't need to know how much it is. I see that you created happiness with the product because you proved it to me, because I see that customer standing there holding it, smiling. And so that is the secret. That's the third dimension in social media marketing. You are bridging the gap between brand and lifestyle. And your lifestyle is happiness in the product that you sold the customer. It works great for foot traffic. Not only generating orders, but if say you have a brick and mortar and you want to draw more customers into your door, you're going to see an increase. When people start seeing people in your store, you can take pictures of people in your store and post them, groups of them, having fun. Tell them, say, hey, y'all goof off over there and everybody hold up a coffee mug. I'm going to take your picture. You're creating that lifestyle of fun and happiness within your shop, in your store. Let's look at a couple more pics at number 11. So you're in the nightclub business. This is a great way to look at it. So this is a, wow, what a beautiful nightclub you built, man. That's awesome. Looks incredible. Does that make me want to go there? Or does that make me want to go there? So which nightclub do you want to go to? Do you want to go to the first one? Or do you want to go to this one? And let me tell you what's wrong with this picture. This is a great picture, but you know what it's missing? Let's go to the third one. It's missing the brand. Hard Rock knows what they're doing. They branded their content. There's the watermark in the bottom left-hand side, crowd full of people in the club. That's what makes it happen. So that is a three-dimensional approach that they took to marketing the club. So that's it on the slide. The thing to remember is that, you know, prove it to your customers that what you're doing is cool. Prove to your prospects that this is going to, you know, make them happy to come into your store and buy something. And then when they're happy and they bought it and they're walking out with it, take their picture. We like to do stuff like, you know, somebody says, hey, would you take $10 for that? Yeah, if we could take a picture of you doing something goofy in the store and post it on social media. We'll take the picture, we'll post it, we'll tag that person with their social media. They'll in turn go home and share it again with all of their friends. And so it just starts spinning over here. And again, it's a happy thing I'm doing. Look at me, I was acting goofy in the store, and then the store posted it, and then I shared it with all my friends, and it's happy. I want to go there. I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that lifestyle, which is associated with your brand. That is a 3D social media marketing strategy that's going to drive sales. It's going to drive traffic in your door. We've seen a huge increase in traffic. I thought we were busy before. It's, you know, we open the door, they're coming. We push them out and shut the door. And that's after 30 days. So I'm going to give you a 30-day challenge. Post 20 pictures. That's 5 a week. So you take 2 days off, Saturday and Sunday off, whatever. Go into your social media account, look in the dashboard and see what the most active time for your followers is. You can see all that data in the admin of your account. And post a picture and make sure that out of those 5 per week, 3 of them have people in them. Just 3, smiling, happy, holding your product. Do that for 1 month and measure those results in the coming month, and then let me know how it works out. But I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised at where you're going to get. You're building your brand, you're bridging your brand to a lifestyle, and the lifestyle is happiness from your products. So that wraps up that portion of it. And, you know, remember, as in any campaign, in any of these videos that I've done, you want to make sure that you run your business confidently, and you do that by 1, setting a goal, 2, formulating a strategy, 3, create a plan, 4, execute the plan, 5, measure the results. You can always go back and change the goal. You can go back and change the plan. You can tweak it and go, but that's going to allow you to confidently run your business. And so I hope this was helpful to you. And I hope it keeps you from, you know, having to work all the time. You know, you need to take some time off, and hopefully these little things will allow you to do that. A buddy of mine in Nashville made a comment. We were on the phone the other day, and he made a comment. We were talking about, you know, chasing the money, chasing the bag. And he said, man, if you spend all your time chasing the bag, then you're not going to be there when the bag shows up. So that means, you know, instead of looking for the next big thing and looking for little small pieces of success that's going to try and carry you, long-term strategy, man, plans, goals, measure the results. So I hope that helps. Thank you for tuning in, and leave me some comments and let me know what you think. I'd love to see some results. You know, you got the challenge, 4 weeks, 20 pictures, at least 3 of those every week with people in them with your product. Let me know how it works out. I'm Jeff with Condi Systems, and that's what I got.